to tell us that tie them on the doorpost of the houses, on your gates, so everywhere. These commandments, have them at the doorsteps. As we were growing up, I remember we used to write. We used to scribble so many things. So write them as you teach them. So you teach the child in the ways of the Lord. And when he grows up, he will not depart from the truth that you would have taught them. So the first thing I've said is teaching our children, okay? And teaching means training. Sometimes, if you want to get the difference between teaching and training, I'll prefer that we be more of trainers than teachers. Because teaching means me standing here and talking to you, right? Training means you show the child on the ways. Because you cannot be telling the child, soma neno, okay? That is teaching. You are telling the child to read the word by himself. But training means you are literally taking the Bible. Munakaa naye, munasoma na yeye. So let's distinguish between teaching and training. And in the process of training, we are also being models because we are modeling the word. So we need to be good models from the way we are doing our things. Beginning from the way we talk to the neighbors. How do we talk to the people around us? How do we talk to these children wakiwa pale nyumbani? So we model because children learn more from observation, right? Sindio? Yeah, they learn through observation. You cannot be telling your children maybe about drinking alcohol or maybe partners who are fighting. You know, when you are fighting, you are telling your son, when you marry, beat your wife 10 times. If you are coming home drunk, unakuja saa 6 ya usiku, you are teaching your son, uko unakuja asubuhi. You cannot be telling them, don't drink, and you are also drinking. Don't abuse, and you are also abusing. Actually, learning takes more through action than what? Than words. How I wish that our children will be looking at us, watuangalie, so that they learn from us. And I want us to be intentional parents. You know, being intentional parents, it means this is the project and Mungu amenipatia, you know? And I want to invest in this project. I know most of us, kuna mahali tunaamka tukienda. Iwe ni biashara, iwe ni kazi. We do things based on our priority. Okay? Sijui kama umewahi enda mahali, ukarudi, ukakuja ulikuwa umeacha simu yako, and then you find like 10 calls. I don't know the order in which you're going to call these people. Iwe ni mzazi, iwe ni your siblings, iwe ni colleagues, ni boss, whoever who has called you. You're going to call them in the order of priority. So, even parenting, we do intentional parenting. Let's have priorities. Let us prioritize our children. In fact, if you invest in your child, you don't need to invest for them. I don't know how much of that you do. We invest in them, not investing for them. Because I know most of us, career, tunataka kutoka nje, niko hapa, uko hapa, kila weekend. Monday to Friday, uko job, ikifika Saturday, umeitiwa what, so you are chasing your dream, or you are chasing your career. So utakuta some of us are rising. Actually, when I was doing my doctorate, like last year, I stretched myself so hard, mpaka I almost became sick and I almost lost it. And during this time, I can confess that I was away from my children. Because most of the time I was glued on my laptop. Yes, I'm there in the house, but siko. Because when the child comes to speak to you, unamwambia ngoja kwanza. Unaona point unaandika, akikuja akuchanganye itapotea. So we be intentional parents, so that tunaweza kimbia tu tununue mashamba, tununue magari, tununue we have all those things. Na sasa hiyo sisi tumejinyima leisure time, tumejinyima hata time ya kuspend na hao watoto. And then when they become old, what will they do to these properties? They vandalize. Sindio? Something that you spent a lot of time investing. Your entire life, you've been working for 40 years. You have invested a lot. Uko na apartments, uko na nini, but you lose these children. You lose them to drugs. You lose them to prostitution. You lose them. There are so many things them in the world. So you lose them. Iyo mashamba iko hapo, and they will sell everything. Okay? So how I wish we could invest in our children, not investing for them.